Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are in the office, going to be on the computer creating embroidery business portfolio. Something I should have done a while back, but since I've had my website, I kind of use my website as my portfolio. But we want to connect this to like a QR code and probably put it on some business cards or some embroidered QR codes in some of our packages so customers can get a look at what type of designs we have already created and get an idea of if they want to do business with me or the company. So, with that being said, we are going to get up on this computer. We're going to go into Canva and pick out a template, drop some pictures in there, and show you guys how exactly we're going to use this portfolio to help build the business. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Stick with us to the end, learn something new, and let's take this business to a new height and level. Let's go. All right, so we're over in Canva, and how I got to these different portfolios is I went over to the templates bar, which is over here, and at the top of the templates bar, they had a search. I typed in photography portfolios just for the fact that I liked the photography portfolios so to use as my embroidery portfolio. So we're going to use this blue one over here, which they have portfolio spelled wrong, but hey, we will work it out. So let's choose this one. We'll go over to customize this template. What I should have did was got onto my Claude GPT to let it talk about myself, but okay, whatever. I digress. All right, so of course we're going to change the design and wording of how this stuff is done here. So let's correct this portfolio. We're going to change photography, and we're going to change that to embroidery. Embroidery portfolio. Now, as far as changing the pictures, we actually need to upload some pictures. So we got to go through some pictures, which I should have did before we started recording. Second, guys, I'm going to upload the photos that we want to use, and then we'll continue. All right, guys. So I don't know what happened to this clip, but we lost audio. So now I got to do a narration over it. And we're just going to have to simplify this because this is about an 18-minute long clip. We're going to have to cut this down and speed through it. So basically, this clip has no audio. The next clip will be a clip of the completed project. So what you see me doing here on the screen is getting ready to change the wordings to embroidery portfolio. I'm changing the pictures. trying to figure out how to remove the background and then put my picture that I want for that particular page in that spot. And that's basically the rundown of how to create the portfolio. Is once you get the template, you customize the template to what you want it to look like and what you want it to say. So whatever wordings the templates have, you can change or delete those. You can change the colors of them. The pictures you can resize to fit the pictures that already were in place. You'll delete those and then add your own picture. As you can see, I'm playing around with the settings, trying to figure out actually how to change it, but we eventually do. And that's pretty much the basic rundown of it. So let's speed this up and just show you what we did, what we changed, and then we'll go over to the final clip and see the final product. And hopefully that clip has the proper narration from the original. All right, guys, I figured why waste good video and start this all over from scratch. So we just kept the original and I'm going to show you the end. Yeah, it was a lot of hard work doing this. A lot of hard work. I mean, some of you might find it easier. I just find it hard. Well, Charlie. So this is the end result of my embroidery portfolio. As you can see from the template that we took, I switched the wordings around. I put in a picture of yours truly and the embroidery machine to start the portfolio out. I put on the second page of the portfolio a little intro of who I am, what the business is, what do we do, and again, another picture of some embroidery on a hat, 3D puff. Then I just gave a little bit of my best designs between the hats, the gym t-shirts, the portraits that you can hang on your wall, and some patches, the cartoon portraits, a real look at what the studio looks like, which is a hot mess, and some of my latest designs to end off the portfolio. So it's just a pretty basic of all the different things that can be done. The only thing that's missing from this portfolio that I'm now noticing is my sublimation projects. Here we have the DTF designs. We have the embroidery and DTF combination, but we have no sublimation. This flamingo design here was done by my digitizer. So I'm not on that level yet of digitizing to make this look as good as it look, but that is the goal, to learn how to get to that point. So that's what we're doing the beginning of the year, is working on the basics, getting more in tune with the basics of the business, all the little things that you want to bypass and get right to the success. Nah, we're not gonna do that. So guys, that is pretty much it. I will probably do another video in Canva of doing, I don't know, I might do another embroidery portfolio. I might give this another shot of showing you how to create it, but I'm sure majority of you get the basics of how this should be done. It's pretty easy. It's just changing out pictures and words. Look for a template that you like and make it work for you. I have this attached to my Google Drive, so I will have like a special link for it. With that link, you connect the link to the QR codes, and when the QR codes are scanned, the embroidery portfolio will pull up, so I can add it to my business card. Or like I said, I can add it to my I can digitize a QR code and embroider a QR code on a piece of fabric and pass that out that way. So as a QR patch. There's plenty of ways to incorporate the embroidery portfolio to bring in business. So that's pretty much the goal of this. Until next time, this is Sean Bajan HBK signing off. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stick with us throughout the whole journey of building these two businesses, the embroidery business and the resale business. Because we about to go full time. We ain't playing games no more. Catch you on the next video.